It's the nation's favourite antiques experts.
Behind the wheel of a classic car.
This is the ejector button.
And a goal to scar Britain for antiques.
Where's my yellow submarine?
The aim to make the biggest profit at auction. But it's no mean feat. There'll be worthy winners and valiant losers.
It's cheap firewood.
Will it be the high road to glory
We look really cool in this.
or the slow road to disaster?
Oh, I don't know what I'm driving.
This is Antiques Road Trip. Yeah.
Greetings, West Midlands.
Oh, get it open. Yes, get the sunroof open.
Luxury living.
It's round 2, and behind the wheel of our road trip runaround is Catherine Southern, riding co-pilot Ishi Khan.
You've been inspired by my
Yes,
outfit.
I have. I thought I'd get the denim jacket out today.
Double denim. We
Double
should set up a
denim.
Pop group. We've got a 90s car. What would we be called?
Diamond denims.
The Diamond Denims.
Fitting name for a pair of jewellery experts. And don't they look quite at home in their 1993 Toyota Starlet? A modern classic, don't you know? After yesterday's driving masterclass,
Change that gear. I'm normally the bad one driving.
Ishi will be keeping a close eye on his instructor today.
You're looking at my gear change,
I-
Ishi.
I was
Are you
just-
not
I was
happy?
just
Is it not up to
questioning
your standards? Oh. Sorry.
It never made that noise when Ishi was driving. And unlike the Starlet, our experts are both in the fast lane in their field. Hatton Garden High flyer Ishi may be a rookie in the road trip ranks, but he's making a splash in the world of gems.
It does look like gold to me.
In the antiques trade for just a little bit longer, Catherine's eye for jewellery, curiosities and whatever else takes her fancy makes her a force to be reckoned with.
It's a bit of a weird one. It's a good one.
But all that experience came to naught at the last auction, despite Ishi having a bit of a bad time of it.
£5.
You lost.
Catherine fared even worse.
£10.
Today is not a good day for me.
I'm sorry.
She trails Ishi and his more cautious approach 1-0. But with both wallets replenished to the tune of £200, it's game on.
Oh, look, there's a pussy. Oh, and the dog. What a well-behaved dog.
Peonies.
Have you driven a horse? Driven a horse?
Just you concentrate on riding that car, Catherine. This tour began in Shenton in Leicestershire, and via Coventry, Gloucester and Bath will end up in the Isle of Wight. Hopefully, our pair of gigglers can cope with that.
Have you ridden? See, we're such Londoners.
What's that? What animal's
What
that?
is that? Where are we? What is this green stuff?
The scenery is wasted on them. On this leg, we're in and around Coventry as we shop our way towards Lutterworth, but we're starting in the village of Balsall Common, where our first hunting ground awaits. Antiques in a barn.
I've been here before.
So you've got insider scoop.
Insider information. Stick with me, is she?
Do you know what? I think we're going to have a really nice time.
Oh dear.
That is really bad.
Come on, show me where the bargains are.
Oh, I love it when you can't open the door.
Beyond that challenging door, owner Diane has curated an alluring array of English and French collectibles.
So much to see.
With the help of over 30 dealers, including the irrepressible Malcolm.
This is fun. A miniature sedan chair.
It is French. It was bought from Granville.
Very
Granville. And there's
Do you mind if I take it out?
No, not at all.
I'm
There's-
not going to buy it.
That's okay.
Find us out.
You know, it's only 20 quid. No, no, no. I want £150 trade on that.
I don't think that's a lot, actually.
I don't either.
I don't think that's a lot.
You wouldn't be the first woman to call me cheap.
Oh, he's a cheeky chappy. Little sedan chairs like this are quite rare, often hand-painted and used to display jewellery or dolls. This one looks to be late 19th century.
I liked your initial price of £20.
Yeah, I expect you did. Meanwhile, her opponent is managing just fine without any assistance.
A lot of choice. If you're looking for some costume jewellery, there's a box full. A headpiece / chandelier.
Suits you, sir.
Candlesticks, chairs, table. I mean, not sure what we're going to find in here, but there's definitely a lot of choice.
Indeed. 2 floors and an eclectic mix. Now, what's our gal Catherine up to?
Oh, that's nice. It's really smart. Display cabinet. I really like this. Looks like it's come out of a haberdashery shop, probably from about the 1900s. These are cute. Oh, this takes me back to when you used to have your name sewn into your school uniform. There we are, C for Catherine. So you'd tape this, or sew this, into your
Blazer?
knickers
Oh, good heavens. This is a family show.
before it all goes off, I guess, to the laundrette, so that you'd know exactly which knickers were yours. Very important.
Goes without saying.
And that's complete with all the letters as well, all the boxes. That's absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love that. Really smart thing. How much is on that? £625. Way beyond my reach.
Yeah, by quite a few knicker.
Oh, this is pretty cool. Look at this ink blotter. Covered in insects. Perfect for your desk if you wanted to show a little bit of personality.
Not if you have entomophobia, it isn't.
I'm not sure if it's brass or bronze, but you've got that beautiful golden colour. I believe this is probably French, but it's definitely got an Oriental influence. Late 19th century, early 20th century. And then over here, we've got a matching rocker blotter.
Before the ballpoint pen became a popular choice in the middle of the 20th century, ink blotters like this were a must-have.
If you're writing a letter handwritten and your ink was wet and you were in a rush, you'd use this to dry the ink. Unscrew the lid, and then this lid comes off. Get some absorbent blotting paper covering the cushioning. Screw it up, and then you'd be ready to blot away at your heart's content. £59, now that's not a bad price. If we can get that down a little bit, maybe this could be a winner at auction.
Let's bung that one on the wish list, shall we? Now, what's Catherine got her eye on?
This is late 19th century, maybe French, a brass tap. Is it a dragon? I don't know.
Angry duck?
If you had that outside in your garden, I think it would look quite smart. £50. Because there's going to be a lot of reproductions of things like this, and I think for a genuine piece, that is actually not a lot of money. Where's Malcolm? Malcolm,
Yes, Catherine.
what do you think?
It is French. Bought last year.
Did you buy it in France?
I bought it in France, yeah. Granville.
Oh, Granville again, Granville.
Granville.
Granville. I love your accent. Right, what can it be, Malcolm?
To you, Catherine, £30 to give you a good chance.
£30. OK, I'm going to go for that.
OK, I'll
have
put it
that,
on the
30.
side.
Put it
Thank
on.
you.
But I'm still looking. In the bag.
Jolly good. Seems like that deal is a goer. Plenty of ground still left to cover in here, though.
Hello,
I've bought you a gift.
what have you got me?
Why would anyone want that, seriously?
Takes all sorts, Catherine.
Have you found anything?
I have, yeah. What have you found?
You will see in time.
All
You go
right.
and do your shopping and I'll do mine.
See you in a bit.
Cards close to the chest there. Aye, aye.
Oh, there's a lone brooch sitting in the middle of this cabinet. Victorian, we've got a yellow metal and what appears to be a garnet. Just the quality and feel of this makes me think that it might actually be the real thing. I think that this is gold just from the quality and construction of the piece, and it's a sweet thing.
He's in his element here, isn't he?
We're still quite early in the road trip, but I haven't bought a piece of jewellery yet and I'm getting that itch. The ticket here says £60. Maybe it is a bit of a gamble, I don't know, but for £60 maybe I can get my jewellery fixed.
Another one on the short list. What's our other shopper up to?
Some nice things in here. I feel like I want to buy something feminine and pretty. This is a seal, gilt brass seal with enamel. I would say that it's sort of Art Nouveau, so it's about 1900. So a lady would have had this on her desk, put a stamp in her wax, sealing up her letters, maybe her love letters. Wouldn't that be nice?
Oh, you old romantic, you. But does the price get your seal of approval?
£15. I'd like to think I could double my money on that.
Good luck sealing the deal, then.
That's what I like to see, Malcolm. Hard work.
Oh, hello, Catherine. I do my best.
Right, the tap I will go for.
I've got it here.
£30. And I wanted to buy something pretty, so I found this. What do you think?
Good choice. There's a dedicated band of seal collectors.
Are there? Well, perhaps if you could invite them to the auction to bid on that, that would be lovely.
I'll do my very best for you.
That's got 15 on it. Is there anything on the 2?
40 for the 2.
Lovely. I will shake your hand.
That's £30 for the decorative brass tap and £10 for the enamel wax seal.
Wish me luck.
I do wish you the very
and
best.
if you could contact all those seal collectors and any tap collectors.
Bye.
Cheers, Malcolm. Bye-bye.
Not a bad start, eh? And with that, she's off.
Nice.
Meanwhile, Ishi's still scouring inside.
What's this? We've got a really brightly coloured box within a box. And then, oh, Comtesse de Grimm. Is that the Brothers Grimm? This is incredibly bright and vivid. I wonder if this was ever even used. Mid-20th century? And would you take a look at that? There's 12 books. My French isn't the best, but we've got Hansel et Gretel. I think I recognise that one.
Très bien.
I'm not going to butcher any of the other titles, so let's take a look at Hansel and Gretel. And then you've got a little miniature book here, published in Paris. French, illustrated, can't see a ticket price on the box. Let's hope that this is in budget, because I think this is just a beautiful thing. Surely there's going to be collectors of something like this. I really like this. Let's see how much it is.
Brace yourself for a triple deal, Diane.
Dan, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Good. Well, I've got my hands full, so I think that's a good sign.
Great, yeah. Let's have a look for you.
So, roller,
£59, remember?
the magical little library, and then golden brooch.
60 for that.
Gorgeous.
It is. I'm hoping it's in budget.
If I said £20.
Within budget, perfect. That would be
Right,
fantastic.
OK. I could probably do 50 on the brooch.
Yeah, super happy.
Yeah,
So,
OK. I'll do you 40 on that.
wow, okay.
Because obviously you're buying 3 items, so we can
All
work
right,
it in.
thank you. 110. I think that's incredibly fair.
Great.
If you're happy.
Thank you. Yeah, that's great.
Thank you so much.
Very generous, Diane. Get your cash out, Ishi.
It's £110.
That's great, thank you.
Thank you so much. I will definitely be back.
Great. Look
Thank
forward
you.
to seeing you.
Bye.
As Ishi skips off to his next shop with his remaining £90, out on the road, Catherine's weighing up the competition.
Ishi is very calm and collected, will take his time, and I think that's going to be to his advantage. Whereas I will probably go into a shop like a bull in a china shop.
Whatever works for you, just remember, all breakages must be paid for. Crossing the border into Warwickshire, Catherine is heading to Wootton Wowan, where, in a little shopping village, the family-run Sims Antique Centre awaits, full of cabinets creaking with militaria, jewellery, ceramics and more goodies. From over 50 dealers, let's see if Catherine can find a use for some of her remaining £160 in here.
Look at this. This is a fairground, one of those test your strength where you bang it. Oh, crikey. That is so heavy. Where you bang it down and then the bell goes shooting up. My God, that's heavy.
Steady, Catherine. Don't put your back out.
I'm kind of interested in this, but what it was for, I do not know.
Looks like some kind of weighing device to me.
I think it's Victorian, about 1890s maybe. I don't think it's like architectural because it's too decorative. It says beam balance was being used in Crate Yarmouth. So not a lot of information on there.
What about a price?
It's got £60 on it. I think spending £45 or £50 on that would not be a bad idea. I think that's one in the bag.
Let's leave Catherine to weigh up other options and catch up with Ishi. He's making his own way to Coventry, a city synonymous with the British motor industry. About to get under the bonnet of Cat in the Hat curiosities is our very own Cool Cat. He's got £90 to his name.
Gordon.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
Well, I can see where you've got your name from.
Yeah, we've got lots of those about.
So it goes all the way down there.
And downstairs as well.
Best hop to it then, Ishi. It's a big old place, chock full of collectibles.
What can we find in here?
From traditional antiques, to furniture, to folio books.
Sometimes you can judge a book by its cover because this is absolutely gorgeous. You've got a heraldic scene on the front, and on the side we've got Taunton's History and Antiquities of Coventry with original illustrations 1870.
Nice find. A lovely piece of local history.
This book's going to include illustrations and examples of buildings that were probably lost during the Blitz. £175. So this is completely out of budget, not something we can buy. But someone's going to love this because it is a really, really interesting and historically significant book.
Indeed. But perhaps the bargain basement might be more your price range.
Gordon?
Yeah?
Here he comes.
I can see what looks like a camera in the shape of a train.
Yeah, that would be a magic lantern.
And is it for sale?
It is for sale, but it's not in great condition.
Stemming from a concept developed in the 17th century, this early projector was a popular form of entertainment in the days before TV and radio, and Ishi seems to have uncovered what looks like an Edwardian example.
It'll take me a little while to dig that
Well,
out.
the thing, I don't want you to pull it all the way out and then it's out of budget or something.
It isn't out of budget.
Okay.
Sounds like he wants to get rid of it.
Needs a bit of TLC.
Look at that.
It looks to me as it's seized up and, you know. But basically, you'd have a light in it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And magnifying lenses. And you project onto a wall. They were often used in village halls or for educational purposes.
It's seen better days, that's for sure. Not that Ishi seems bothered.
That is fantastic.
In that condition, I would let that go for £30, Ishi.
And you've got a lens?
I think I've got the lens, and obviously the lens would add to the price. I'd want another 20 for the lens. Dust is free. So I'm going to try and find the lens now.
Good luck, because that magic lantern has Ishi under its spell. Over in Wootton Wowan, Catherine's hunt continues.
I like cowbells. What's this? Dining room. Oh, these are quite cool. So these are vintage signs that I guess, well, what are they saying? Signs that have been up in a Georgian school. They're certainly not Georgian, they're certainly vintage. They're probably, I don't know, 70s. So you've got the girls, you've got the dining room, principal, language room, bonjour.
Salut.
Come to the language room. And then you've got the secretary. £25 each, very expensive. But maybe if I bought them as a whole, there may be a deal to be done.
Well, Phil's the man you need to talk to. He's in charge today.
I have had fun. I've found a couple of, well, I found quite a lot of things. First of all, you've got a beam balance.
Yes, I know the dealer very well, and I know the best he would do, ideally, would be £55 on it.
Could we round it to 50?
50 would be the very best he will do on that.
Okay, going with that. So, another thing, there's a little set of signs, which I think is from a school.
Yes, they are. I think it's 5 we've got left, so I could do a deal for you, but if you wanted to take all of them only, and I'd do them for £85.
Could we do a 70?
You could say 75, and that would give me my money back.
So that's a lot of money I'm spending, isn't it? It's £125.
It is, it's not too bad though, it could be a lot worse.
I must be mad.
Your words, Catherine.
20, 40, 60, 80, 125.
Thank you very much.
£50 for the Victorian industrial balance and £75 for the vintage school signs. That leaves Catherine with £35 left in the kitty for tomorrow.
Put it there. It's been lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
Those pockets must feel a bit lighter now, unlike that bulky scale, which will be sent on to the cell room by a muscle man. Over to Ishi now in Coventry, where the missing piece of that projector has turned up.
So Gordon's given me the lens that he thinks goes with this. My only issue is that this needs so much work. Is it going to be worth spending another £20 on a lens?
Sounds like a haggle might be on the card, so stand by.
Gordon, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Is she?
I really like both of these. You said 30, which I think is an amazing deal already on the lantern.
Thank you.
20 on this,
Yeah.
£50. Would you do me any better if I take both?
No. I think they're already cheap.
Well, you can't argue with that.
I think 50, there's a good chance, especially with the lens included.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Going to get the cash out.
Lovely. Thank you.
No surprises there. He's had tunnel vision for that magic lantern since the moment he laid eyes on it.
Thank you so much, Ishi.
Thank you. Take care.
You too.
A big spending day for Ishi too. Only £40 left to play with for tomorrow. We'll see that dusty magic lantern again in the sale room. Shopping complete now, and for our 90s denim double act, it seems the night is still young.
Should we go find some karaoke?
Karaoke! Oh, that's very 90s, isn't it?
Let's do some karaoke, have some supper.
I would love to do a karaoke with you, Ishi. Double denim.
Diamond duo.
Karaoke.
Let's do it. Sounds dreamy.
One song, then Betty buys. Promise? Nighty night. Next morning, the denim duo are feeling lucky.
We have a ladybird.
Is that good luck?
A ladybird, that's very interesting. What?
Oh, good.
While they deal with their unexpected passenger, let's recap on yesterday's shopping, shall we? So far, it's 4 purchases apiece. Catherine bagged an enamel wax seal, a decorative brass tap, a Victorian industrial scale, and a set of vintage school signs.
Language room. Bonjour.
Leaving her with £35 at her disposal today. In Ishi's haul are a 19th century ink blotter, a Victorian garnet brooch, a children's book set, en française, and a magic lantern and lens in need of a clean.
Dust is free.
Left in his wallet, £40, a fiver more than Catherine.
Is this ladybird going to bring us luck for day 2?
I don't know, have you got it? Ladybird.
Okay, ladybird has been rescued.
Ladybird has been rescued. We've rescued a little creature this morning. Well done.
That's a good omen for this morning.
That is a really good omen.
Oh.
If you believe in that sort of thing, of course. Anyway, let's crack on. For now, we're staying in Coventry. A city that increased in importance in the mid-1400s during the reign of Henry VI, with the royal family and the whole of the royal court using the city as a safe haven during the War of the Roses. With such rich medieval history, Coventry is an archaeological goldmine. Catherine is here at the Herbert Art Gallery and Museum to meet curator Ali Wells and to dig a bit deeper into a particular branch of the field, rescue archaeology.
We've all heard of archaeology, but what is rescue archaeology and what's the difference?
So archaeology is sort of the investigation of human history in the ground. But rescue archaeology is where perhaps a building's being built and the ground is going to be destroyed by the new building. So archaeologists go in and have a look and almost rescue what's under there before something's built on top and we can't see it again.
Rescue archaeology pioneer John Bailey Shelton was the owner of a Coventry haulage firm in the early 20th century. Shelton discovered his passion right here in the city centre whilst recuperating from a fractured leg in 1927.
As he was recovering in hospital, he started reading up on the history of the city. So when he could get back up and about again, he started where a lot of archaeologists start, which was with a pub. So they would demolish the pub and he wanted to see what was underneath and see back to the medieval history of the city. And that started sort of 22 years of him digging in the city.
And then I suppose once he started, he got the bug.
He did, and he even opened his own little museum. And all the objects he collected then became the founding collection of the Herbert's Archaeology Collection.
In the decades that followed, Coventry provided Shelton with huge opportunities for discoveries, with modernisation of the city's narrow medieval streets beginning in the 1930s. And with Coventry's reputation as an industrial powerhouse, during the Second World War, Hitler ordered Operation Moonlight Sonata in an attempt to bring the city to its knees. The resulting 1940 Blitz changed Coventry beyond recognition. This devastation gave rise to intense rescue archaeology as the city found itself at the cutting edge of modern town planning, undergoing a radical, brutalist facelift.
I'm guessing it was perfect sort of territory for Shelton to go on and do these digs?
Absolutely, there was a lot of regeneration and they were looking towards a bright new future, so all that building meant there was a lot of rescue archaeology needing to be done.
Shelton's legacy continues to this day, with archaeology still at the beating heart of the city. Our own time traveller, Ishi, is arriving at Coventry's Charterhouse Park to meet Kyle Leaper of the Coventry and District Archaeological Society, or CADAS for short. They're here in the early stages of a project hoping to uncover more of Coventry's medieval past.
Kyle, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you.
Nice to see you. What are we doing here today?
Today we're going to be doing a resistivity survey on a plot of land here where there used to be a mill.
So are there records of it being here?
Yes, there's records of this being here. It's listed on the Historic Environment Record with a map showing where we believe it to be.
So how does today work? What are we going to be doing?
We're going to be setting up our res meter. We're using a form of geophysics called resistivity. So what that does is we run an electric current between these mobile probes and static probes, which we'll be setting up in a minute. The electric current runs between the probes, and this machine on the top measures the resistance. Once we've finished the grid, we can upload those results into a computer and produce a grayscale plot, and that will give us a picture of what's beneath the surface.
Is there anything I can do to help set up today?
Yes, you can help Steve and Adrian set up our guidelines for the runs in the grid.
Okay, perfect.
While Ishi gets cracking with that,
Number 18.
Number 18? Perfect.
back at the museum, Catherine is finding out more about Shelton's past discoveries.
So this is the mystery play mask that John Bailey Shelton found.
Thought to have been part of a costume for the Coventry Mystery Plays, a collection of biblically inspired medieval stage shows, first documented in the late 14th century.
And it's a rare survival because
it's intact, isn't it?
It's amazing, but it's made of pig leather, and actually quite often that sort of thing rots in the ground. So the fact it survived to get here tells us about one of the annual entertainments in Coventry, and that gives us a sense of maybe people were dressing up and putting masks on to perform their parts.
This is quite incredible, isn't it? So this was a passion then throughout Shelton's life. Do you have any idea of how many objects that he found?
I wish I could give you an exact number, but there were so many objects. We're even today still working our way through documenting all of them.
Sort of hundreds or?
Thousands and thousands. Because he excavated so many sites across the city.
Now, over on the modern-day archaeological forefront.
Down, quite forcefully.
Ishi and the team from the local society are hard at it.
Same in this row.
Cool.
To the next yellow sticker.
Yep.
Down again.
Hoping to find remnants of the medieval watermill.
I'm pretty excited about the prospect of discovering something that's been hidden for such a long time.
That's archaeology in a nutshell, Ishi.
Ease up the rope.
Do you reckon I've got what it takes to be an honorary member of CADAS?
Yes, I believe you do.
Sadly, I'm going to have to let you guys carry on with this because I'm on my own hunt for some treasure. Take care, everyone, and see you soon.
Yes, see you soon.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Meanwhile, Catherine's motored on.
When I first saw this car, I wouldn't say I thought it was cool. I'd much rather have a Ferrari, please note.
Yes, ma'am.
One thing is for sure, though, when you've been in all the big heavy tanks like I have, this handles like a dream. She is a baby.
Let's put the Ferrari on hold for now, shall we? The next stop for Catherine, at her dreamy drive, the Leicestershire village of Sapcote, where Kingfisher Farm Antiques is her next hunting ground. On offer, collectibles and industrial salvage to coax some of that remaining £35 out of her pocket.
These are quite incredible, and don't they look amazing all together? So each of these panels are the rolls that you used to have on buses.
Long before the days of digital signage, destinations were displayed on rolls above the bus driver's cabin.
So what you've got here, these have been trimmed down. So the fact that they have been trimmed is a bit of a downside for me. I prefer to buy them in their original state.
Oh, you purist. On to the next stop, then.
I don't really like what I bought yesterday afternoon. I'm happy with the beam, but I'm not so happy with the signs. I just think I got carried away and I was chatting to the owner of the shop and perhaps didn't quite think too carefully about how much I was actually spending.
Turning into a bit of a recurring theme, this.
I've got to be even more careful and play my cards right today and buy something that there really is a lot of profit in, because I don't think there's going to be much profit in those signs from yesterday. Oh, what did I do?
While Catherine chews over her current predicament, elsewhere in Leicestershire, Ishi is arriving in the market town of Lutterworth. His final retail opportunity and chance to bag a bargain will be here. Lutterworth Antiques.
Wow.
Packed to the gunwales. With curiosities, this place also specialises in vintage hairdressing paraphernalia.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who's the best antiques dealer of them all?
Why, you, of course, Ishi. Just don't tell Catherine.
Is this a hairdresser's or an antique shop? Got my barber's pole. Ladies hairdressing, hairdressers. Look at these amazing barbershop chairs.
Gentle reminder, just £40 to spend. Let's shave a little off those expectations, shall we? Meanwhile, back in Sapcote, with a mere £35 in her pocket, Catherine's chasing rainbows.
That weather vane is absolutely fabulous. How much is on that? Oh God, 130. You get quite depressed when you find things that you really love that you can't buy.
Knowing you, I'm sure you'll give it a punt anyway. Paul's the man to chance your arm with.
Paul, I love your weather vane.
You do.
Here she goes.
What's your death on that?
It's going to be around about 70 quid.
I don't blame you. Do you have anything else around £35? I am interested in signs because you've got a lot of signs.
Yeah. I've another tin sign I've got here, tucked away. It was tucked away for a purpose.
Oh, OK, so this is an enamel.
Painted aluminium, I think.
1940s, maybe? First quarter.
Yeah.
Looks like a tobacco advertisement from the bad old days, when over half of adults in the UK like to puff.
I mean, advertising memorabilia always popular. Condition on this is not bad. What are you looking for?
I could do you that at 35.
35, OK. I'll have a little look at it.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you. No, I don't mind that. It's a nice piece of interior. I don't think you could go far wrong.
Sounds like a deal is imminent. Oh, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Hi there.
I would love to take you up on your offer. Thank you very much.
No problem.
£35, I think it's very good.
And with that tobacco advertising sign, Catherine's burnt through every last penny of her £200 budget. Well done.
I appreciate it.
Thanks,
Paul.
Cheers, bye.
Bye-bye.
Nice work, Catherine. Over in Lutterworth, what's Ishi up to?
So I'm going to sell you this pencil. We've got the flag of the USA in pencil form with a fabric flag topped with a hat. It says 1917, America for All, Eagle E-Pencil Company, New York. 1917 is when the USA joined the Allies in World War I. This pencil is over 100 years old. Someone's kept this safe for all these years. This is a really interesting piece of social history, and it's got a ticket price of £3.
Bargain.
Even if this had a zero on the end of it, I'd be buying this. I wouldn't be surprised if this sells for £50 to £80.
Best speak with John then. He's the man in charge.
John, how are you?
Hello.
Great to see you.
Good to see you.
I found this. When did you get it?
We've put it out today.
No way. Well, I think it's super special, but it is only £3. If you're happy to let me have it.
Fantastic. It's a pleasure. Glad you found something.
Thank you so much.
Well done.
So, Ishi chalks up the cheapest buy of the trip so far.
See you soon.
Bye for now.
And with that, he's off. £37 left unspent. Back together again in the motor, where there's been some news from Ishi's archaeological investigation. Has he uncovered that medieval watermill?
I have the results.
You've got them?
And apparently, there may be a hidden building underneath.
No way.
Oh, look at his little face. Far from conclusive, but the white area could indicate a historic trench. Only time will tell, but promising results, I'd say. Great.
And you discovered that. You Ishi Khan made history.
Not sure they'll name the mill after him, but doesn't he look proud? Now, shut eye, you two. Welcome to Starbridge. Just a stone's throw from the end of the Starbridge Canal, our hopeful duo are auction bound.
How are you feeling?
Good.
I'm excited to see how we do today.
You're
Come on.
look at you. You can't wait to get in.
After routing through the shops in and around Coventry, their treasured lots have been ferried to the second auction of the week at Fielding's Auctioneers, selling in the room, online and on the phones, with auctioneer Kaylee Davies in charge.
At £260.
Twirling gavel and all. Catherine, as usual, spent every last penny of her £200 budget on her 5 lots. Anything catching your eye, Kaylee?
I actually really like this balance beam. It's a really stylish looking thing, but I think its size and weight is against it. If you're buying online, it's going to be a bit of a pain to come and collect it, but it's got that look, so we'll see what happens.
Ishi spent £163 on his 5 lots. Any favourites?
I absolutely love this pencil. Anything novelty like this is something that I find charming, because find another one, it's such a niche item that I'm not sure how many people are looking for it, but maybe there's somebody else weird out there that likes these things as much as I do, and we'll see what happens.
Right, let's get the auction underway.
Good luck, my friend.
Good luck.
First to make its mark, Catherine's enamel seal.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
£10 I'm bid straight in on my commission.
£10?
If I need more.
£10 I have 15, my book's cleared, it's £15 online and 20 is there.
Keep going.
Surely it's got to be worth more than that. It's £15. We all sure and done it. £15. Fair warning at 15, 20 now. 20.
Good. Come on.
20 I have. Looking for the 5 now. 20 I have and 5.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
30 is there elsewhere. Last chance. The gavel's up at £25 then.
Well done.
Great start. More than doubled your money. Super.
But that's good. I'm pleased with that.
Will it be the same story for Ishi's French children's book collection?
All the Brothers Grimm stories. So there's 12 miniature books inside.
Oh, that's cute.
I thought it was gorgeous.
And £15 I bid straight in on this one.
30.
30 I have and 5 and 40 is the now.
Profit.
That's a nice profit, Ishi.
40 now and 5 is the...
£40.
Oh, we're still going up.
Are we all sure and done then? Looks like we're finished at £40. My gavel's up at 40.
Yes, good. I'm really happy.
It's a fairy tale ending. Nice profit. Will Catherine's French brass tap keep the bids flowing?
On this particular trip, I'm buying things that are not my normal bag, but I just thought it was really interesting.
And £10 I ask on this one. £20 I'm bid straight in.
20 quid.
30 I have and 5 is the £30 I'm bid. Looking for 5 now.
Come on, guys.
Keep going.
Looking for the 5 now. We all sure and done. It's £30.
I don't want to break even. I want to run away.
£30 now.
That's a break even.
Got your spend back, at least.
Could have been a loss.
No win, no wins.
Next, Ishi's bit of bling, the garnet brooch.
Love this.
Straight in at £50 to start the bidding. £50 is with an absentee bidder. Looking for 5 now. It's £50.
Come on, this needs a profit. It's gold.
Now we all sure and done. It will sell to the absentee bidder at £50.
Come on, guys.
That's a shame.
Maybe not the sale room sparkle he'd hoped, but that one's also washed its face.
Oh, well, at least it wasn't a big loss.
I'm going to stick to jewellery next time.
How will Catherine's bulky industrial balance weigh up?
This is going to die, this one. I don't know why I bought it.
£20 I ask on this lot. £20 I ask.
Oh, no.
10 if it helps. £10 for them. £5.
Come on.
No interest. We'll have to pass this lot by.
What?
Ouch! No sale and one cumbersome item to take home.
I don't know why I bought that. Oh, well, it was a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Will Ishi's magic lantern and lens light up the room?
I'm really excited about this.
Weighable on this one, £20 I ask. £10 if it helps. £5.
Guys, I'm going to go into hiding.
£10 I'm asking for you, so
£10?
15 is the...
Come on.
15 I'm bidding for 20 now. It's
Come on, everyone.
20 I have and 5 I ask. 25 and 30 is the... Well, we all sure are done at 25. Looks like one bidder's dropped out. It's at 25.
Oh, no.
All that rummaging for a loss.
I thought that was going to make
Was that the thing that you...
Yeah.
That was the sleeper?
The sleeper.
We thought it was going to take off.
Will the vintage school sign send Catherine to the top of the class?
I was always at the principal's office.
£20 I ask, £20 I have.
Good.
And 5 and 30. Looking for the 5 now. 35 I have and 40 is the...
Come on.
Come on, guys.
You all sure and done?
Come on.
My gavel's up at 35 then.
Detention for you, Catherine. Another big disappointment.
We need a sign that says loser.
Losers.
Next up, Ishi's Victorian ink blotter, complete with creepy crawlies.
Silver?
Brass.
And £10 I'm bid straight in on my commission.
Come on. 15.
15 I have and 20 I ask. It's £15. I'm looking for 20. It's online at £15. All sure and done at £15 now. £15.
That must hurt.
Someone's bagged a bargain. Jolly nice thing, that.
That hurts a little bit.
On to Catherine's last lot, the tobacco advertising sign.
That's beautiful.
Straight in at £15. 15 I'm bid.
15, 20.
25 I ask. It's £20 and 5 is the 20 I have. Looking for the 5 now. £20. Are we all sure and done at £20?
Come on.
My gavel is raised.
Another nice item goes a-begging.
I'm losing on everything. I mean, this is a bloodbath for me.
Ishi's final lot, and his cheapest so far, the 1917 American pencil.
I thought the magic lantern was my sleeper. I'm really hoping this pencil is my secret weapon.
You've got to do on this.
I've got to make a profit.
And £10 I ask for this one. £10 I ask, £10 in the room.
10.
£10, 15 online, 20 sir, 20 in the room.
20.
25 if you want it, 25 they do, 30, £30 I'm bid in the room.
Come on, guys.
Bidder at the moment, 35 is back, 40.
Is she?
I knew this was special. I loved it.
Room bidder, 45 if you're coming back online, last chance, it's £40 in the room, all sure and done at £40.
Yes, £40 for a pencil.
That's a good profit.
Definitely one to write home about. What a result, eh?
For a £3 pencil?
I'm super pleased with that.
Well done, Ish. I'm going to go and buy pencils now.
Let's get some stationery.
So, the final scores are in for auction number 2. Despite a nice profit on her enamel seal, after sale costs, Catherine's made a loss of £103.20. Once again, Ishi's eye for a bargain proves decisive. With sale fees deducted, he's made a loss of £13.40. But hey, a win's a win. And that makes it 2-0 to him in the best of 5.
How'd you feel?
Well, small is obviously beautiful.
Miniature books, massive pencils.
Massive profit.
Let's go.
Next time,
Oh, it's a roller coaster.
it's Antiques Ahoy!
I'm looking for bargains.
Bling fan Ishi meets his match.
I've just been distracted by all this jewellery you're wearing.
Catherine shows her refined palate.
I do like my lobster.
But can she claw her way back?
Come on, come on.